Namaste. My name is Will Zimmer. I'm an international meditation master. Today I want to speak how to seduce. This is part number 5. What to say on the first date. Make sure that she is coming on time. So you're saying, I don't wait more than 10 minutes. The thing is, I never know any person who didn't disrespect my time, didn't respect myself. It's really together. And so was another person. If he's coming too late, go. Finish. Okay. So it sounds hard, but it will work. The next thing is she will be well prepared. She needs 1 or 2 hours to make herself very beautiful, and you have to respect that. You have to appreciate that. That she spent so much time and that she was on time. So you hug her and tell her how beautiful she looks in her dress and so on. Make honest compliments. And say that you really think that she is a good person. You are really a good person because you are on time. Okay? So, then make some humor. Okay, you are so cute that all the girls, all the boys are running after you. I hope this is true. Okay? Something like this one. No? And then you want to speak with her. So the reason is why you want to speak to her is to connect to her. To connect with words to her and not to speak about politics or religion. So I'll put some things here together. We want to break the ice. We want to build up intimacy with words. With personal questions, you can do so. No? To entertain her with humor. This is very important. Humor we need. To build up esteem. To find similarities between you and her. And eventually to connect with the body without speaking. This means the first 5 things is doing every good salesperson. So we have to sell ourselves to her. To break the ice, when you want to sell something, you have to break the ice to build up intimacy with words, for sure. To entertain with humor, yes. To build up esteem, yes. To find similarities between you and her. Every good salesman is doing that. Okay, we make the same. And then we ask this personal question, for instance, what are your passions and your passions during your childhood? What kind of interest do you have? So that she thinks over it and then she answers all the time out of her heart. What are the craziest things you have done? What have been the happiest moments in your life? How was your first love affair, your first dating? Most of the time, also shaming and so on. We know that, but this brings her in her heart, and you know something more. Are you a spiritual person? What is about your relationships, about your family, and so on? No? This is very important for Asian people. What would you do differently if you could turn back the time? No? Then she thinks over. What did you want to become when you were 5 years old? Yes. Who did influence you at most? Maybe the father. What would you do if you would have only a particular time to live? All these questions are deep questions. She has to think over it and then she remember and then she answer. And after every answer, you pick up one or three words of the answer and say something or explain her something or tell your own experience. So you are mirroring with the first 1, 2, 3 words all the time, and this is good. So then you have found common ground and similarities, and then you can connect to her. If both have the same similarities, it's easier to connect. You go to the irresistible event, and then you lean close to her, maybe you hug her, and don't say so much, that's fine. So you enjoy your time, this is the most important thing, and be relaxed. Have some humor, and don't think so much, just enjoy your time with her. And so she will enjoy also the time with you. Then, next point is you will find a reason to bring her at home. And your home will be well prepared, clean and so on, with condoms. So that you don't have to look for the condoms. And this is very important. To say, for instance, I want to show you these pictures and so on, and then she is coming with you, and you show the pictures, and you're on the same side. When you're sitting close to her, you hug her, coming closer, but all the time with her consent. You feel if she has tension or no tension, if you can approach her or not approach her. For women, it's all the time so they really want dates, they really want together, and they really want sex. At the same time, they are very afraid of that. And the female nature wants babies, so they're driven to get babies. It's similar, like with you. So you make it easy to her if she is relaxed and you relax and both have fun. And not, I have to. You don't have to anything, you have to have fun. Finish. And then you approach slowly, and if she's not ready, you wait, then you try it again. When I do only one thing right, then I do this right. Because I'm in contact with a girl, and I know what she needs. And if I'm even wrong, then she can reject me. And then I think, okay, then I can make it later. But not too fast. If you are pushy and so on, no. It's for, I would say 80-90% of the girls are not working, only for 10 or 20% of the girls are working. It doesn't feel so good, but 10 or 20% the girls, they need that. Okay, I agree to this, no? But the other 80-90%, for me, it's too risky. So you have to lead, and you don't ask for permission. For every question, you bring her in her head. And so I'm all the time, don't say anything. Approach her, feel her tension, if she's getting more and more soft, if she's coming more and more close to me, if we have both the same desires, you just feel it. You don't have to ask. And then you undress her slowly with her consent. If he getting tense, or if he's making so, or if you reject, you stop. Easy to do. Then you were too fast. Then you wait. Again, you embrace her, be lovely, and so on. And then later. It's just so. The first date is, in normal case, not working so good. If not working, fine. If it's working, fine. No problem. So, then the thing is, then it's coming to sex. Okay, the girl wants sex like you want sex, but they're terrified to sleep with a stranger, and and then they are tense, and you can't enter them, and they exist all the time a good position where everything is possible. So you spread your legs and push your legs up or down to the boobs, and then your arms lock them. And in this position she relaxes total, and then it's easy when she is wet. And I didn't know it when I was young and so on, or the first times, and it's quite normal that the female is tense if she doesn't have any experience with sex. So you make it slowly, everything with her consent, and if you make it just so as I say, there's no problem. The normal case is you can do it so. You make it until so. And for sure you make it with condoms, because you don't want create directly procreate kids or getting AIDS or something else. Okay, for both it's the best. No? Okay. Oh, thank you that I could speak about that, and bye.